Hello everybody, welcome back to Mission 4 of the Mjolnir Response campaign, titled The Mjolnir Response. Sounds like today we're doing offensive counter-air interdiction, an interdiction against airborne landings. What? Anyway, same day as last time, 11 AM now. We're doing some ground attack and a 2-ship, 2 sidewinders, 1,620 kilogram high drag bombs, and a fuel tank. Let's have a read, shall we? May 1994, 1100 local. Western Georgia, scattered 3/8 at 1500. Cav okay, 15 degrees Celsius, that's good. Weather's improving. This morning saw a large amount of activity all over the AO. The Russian amphibious landing was attacked and suffered substantial losses but was not repulsed. It's assumed that naval infantry is currently disembarking. In addition, portions of an airborne regiment landed and took Sukhumi Airport. Georgian troops, along with some G4 Rangers, anchored out of airbase, sabotaged the fuel and ammunition depots and all the airport maintenance equipment. So that's good. With exception of a few Ranger units and scattered Georgian troops, Russian forces have all but secured the southern end of Abkhazia. Senaki and Kutaisi airfields are bombed this morning and are likely out of action for some time. We're all operating out of Kobaleti. Enemy forces land. There's a VDV airborne regiment in the area of Sukhumi, Mi-24s and Mi-8s in support, possibly BMD-1s in the area. Naval infantry in the area of Okam Kaira, BMP-2s and BTR-80s. That's where they landed the troops that we attacked last mission. Naval Russian frigates and corvettes, likely Krivak, Tarantel, and Krivak class. That says that twice. I think one of those is supposed to say Grisha. More transports and landing ships embarked with naval infantry battalions. I was looking last time, and it seems like some of our friendly Georgian corvettes actually did quite a number against many of the Russian escort ships, so that's interesting. They even went after them with guns. Enemy air, MiG-23s, MiG-21s, Su-24s, same as last time, and then also IL-76s. Probably those are the guys dropping the VDV regiments. The enemy is likely to continue deploying at Sukhumi and securing the area south of the amphibious landing area, cutting off any Green forces' freedom of movement north of the Anguri. We don't think they're going to attack south of the Anguri as they have achieved their primary objectives. Okay. We have a mechanized battalion in the area of Zugdidi, south of the Anguri. There's us in Viggens, another Viggen squadron, 2 more flights from the same Viggen squadron coming out of Batumi. 2 flights of F5s providing cap, magic, and okay, same as last time basically. Except we have 2 more Viggen flights doing stuff. We still have the Tarantel class missile boats, but they're very low on ammo because they went and killed a bunch of stuff. G4 assets will destroy as much of the airfield infrastructure at Sukhumi as possible in order to reduce enemy logistics. The intention is to slow the Russian advance and buy time for reinforcements. Epic. We're a 2-ship doing Oka. We're destroy the main parking area and aircraft on Sukhumi airfield. So that's the main ramp down here. Not this like middle area with the static aircraft and not this little extra ramp, but this ramp here. The enemy is unlikely to have deployed any significant air defense assets. There might be AAA and man pads. There are likely SA-6s on the Russian side of the border, so don't go too far north. And don't go near the landing area. We have a time on target. That'll be interesting. 11:22. So that gives us 22 minutes to get there. Springfield 2 is hitting the runway and taxiways. Okay, and Springfield 3 is hitting the control tower and terminal up there. 3 and 4 is going to do Colt 3 and 4 are going to do bar cap. We're weapons free. Coming out of Kobaleti, if we really need to go somewhere else, we can go to Batumi or all the way to Tbilisi. Sukhumi and Kutaisi are no longer actionable. Okay, we're expecting waypoint times. 1:10 local for takeoff. Time on target is 11:10 local to 11:22. Got waypoints set up as a flight plan from. Okay, we'll take a look at this in the mission planner. And we go back to Kobaleti Air Base. We've got 16 high drag bombs. talks us through how to set a time on target. That's great. Tacked in 9-5, and then we TID in 112200B5. Okay, and then it can... Awesome, we even get countdowns. I love the Viggen. It's got some really cool systems in here. Once airborne, whether you're on or behind schedule is displayed via the fin. Yeah, I knew that much. And then there's a time ahead or behind schedule as well. CCIP is the preferred method. That's the plan. Okay, let's take a quick look at the mission planner. So we're taking off out of Kobuleti. We hit waypoint 1 out here on the edge of this town, when Chihuti, something like that. I'm butchering these words, but that's okay. Waypoint 2 is just a turning point. Waypoint 3, we're crossing across the Inguri River. Waypoint 4 is going to be our IP for, and that lines us up pretty well for a run on the parking area at waypoint 5. Then we go right back out. We'll go... I don't want to go north because of the SA-6s that they claim would be up there. And this is the landing area, so we might make a really tight... I would rather make a really tight right and go back out to waypoint 6 like that. So we'll go out right and not out left. Then we go back to waypoint 6, waypoint 7, and then back to bases, waypoint 8. Right, so we don't have any great points for INS fixes here. Hopefully we're flying over all this terrain here that we should be able to get turn-av fixes off for the radar altimeter. So shouldn't have to worry about anything else. So we'll get in, we'll start the jet, program the time on target, and then get on it. Let's do it. Oh man, the weather really improved. Some Norwegian C-130s, there's some F-5s, there's Dash 2. He also has bombs, so I'll have to tell him to engage mission when we get there. So let's get starting everything up here. Start it spooling. Get our data cartridge in there. And our oxygen. Let's, while we're here, pull up the... Looking for a CCIP release. Here we go. Nav bomb plan should be what's already selected. Yep, we've got bomb plan. We'll do 20 meter spacing. We've got a lot of bombs, so we don't need to be too spaced out. Trigger unsafe. We just drop in nav mode. We'll make sure we have the QFE selected correctly. I didn't start it up in time. I know. Kind of forgot to pull the throttle out of cutoff. Here it comes. Alright, we'll pull the throttle out of cutoff now. Cool, so yep, this will just be a regular CCIP release. That's easy enough. We've got our waypoints here. B5 is the target waypoint. We'll have to set that QFE before we run in. We're not going to forget this time. And let's see. This canopy's coming down. It's getting loud out there. Alright, here comes our computer. Ref Lola in 9099 LSSKU. While we're here, let's arm the ejection seat. Turn the master volume down some, or a lot, as it may be. Get the HUD set up. Alright, and now we have everything set up there, so we're going to have to tact in 9 for waypoint 5. That makes it the target airport, and then we said TID 112200 B5. That makes B5 our target waypoint. And then it said to set waypoint 4, the one before it. So we go tact, tid, Mach 0.8, 3, 4, from waypoint 4. This gives us now a countdown to takeoff, so we have 500 seconds till we need to go. So just fly the entire route at about Mach 0.5, then we hit the ingress waypoint 4, puts us to Mach 0.8, then we drop it, and then we don't have to worry about the time on target anymore after that. Cool. For such an old airplane, it really is quite advanced. While we're here, we might as well do some checks and tests, huh? Let's do a indicator lamps test. That's all looking good. Those are all illuminated over there. These two don't have anything on them. Got all the lights here, all 3 lights there. Fog blast and transonic are there. Cool. No jammer on board. RWR we can leave on for now. We'll see what we need. Bomb plan set. We're in series, valve. All that's fine. I don't see anybody else that's going to need to taxi, so let's go ahead and follow the F5s down to the runway. We can wait down there. Did I ask? Looks like we'll be taking off around 240, so yeah. That's right. Cool. $350 seconds to go. That's about 6 minutes. Really doesn't take that long to start the Viggen up, so I guess more time is better than less time. Not sure if there's like a ramp over here that we can park at. I think there might be, otherwise we can just park on the side of the taxiway. I'd honestly rather be slightly late than slightly early, because it's a lot easier to fly faster than 0.5 in this thing than it is to fly much slower than 0.5. Here goes a F5. Go, Catboy, go. Alright, we got 30 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and line up on the runway. I guess I'll request takeoff from you guys.
Request takeoff. Springfield 1-1. Cover ready. You are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 29.86.
Alright, we'll go nav mode. And let's go. We're going to be a couple of seconds behind schedule, but that is absolutely fine. That's super easy to make up. I'm gonna try not rotating as much today, or at all even. Just the teeniest little bit of back pressure. There you go. That's all it needs. Gears coming up. Keep the climb going up and away. I'm going to make a right-hand turn around toward our flight plan. We should have, yeah, we only require 40% of our fuel for this whole flight plan, so not even accounting for afterburner, we will have plenty of gas still. Here we go. About 10 seconds slow, that's fine. That is very, very fine. HUD's coming up to cruise. Climbing up to the standard 500 feet. got a good turnout fix. That's what that jump was, I believe. Need a little bit more speed. Stick the autopilot on here, 500 meters. And actually, before I forget, let's set the QFE for target area. QFE target area is 1011.7. That's all it needs right there. Push special 1 for dash 2. Still about 10 seconds behind schedule, apparently. Don't want to go into afterburner. What we can do is just slightly cut the corner on this turn here. And that should put us right back on schedule. Or we're actually pretty close just as is. Alright, let's come left for waypoint 2. It should auto-cycle to the next one. There it goes, waypoint 2 is selected. Interesting, the velocity vector is showing us as slow, but we're not. But the data panel is showing us as slightly behind schedule. Sorry, the HUD's showing us slightly ahead of schedule, but we're slightly behind. I really need to find the radio volume. Okay, maybe it's showing us our speed relative to the desired speed. And this is, and then the data panel is how far ahead or behind schedule we are. So if I slow to where it's telling me to slow to now, I should end up on schedule. About 1 second ahead. That's absolutely fine. Check the rate a little bit more. And we're entering some enemy area. Let's get all that turned off. Look at that, right on time, right on schedule. We're getting a little slow though. Trying to keep myself on heading for the waypoint. Ending up about 2 seconds behind now. Plane really doesn't want to actually maintain 0.5 Mach. There has to be a volume control for him somewhere. I might have to look this up before the next mission. Oh, maybe that's time on target to each waypoint or something like that. I think I see. So the data panel is seconds fast or slow for the entire flight plan, and the HUD is to the next waypoint. Getting some angry radars out there. I think that's probably the ships and stuff, maybe the SAMs at their amphibious landing area.
Springfield 2, passing waypoint 4. 2, contact bearing 294.60.
There we go, we're about 1 second ahead again. Next waypoint's going to be the ingress waypoint, and then we're at waypoint 4, which, so yeah, waypoint 4 is the ingress waypoint, which is the next one after 3. And then waypoint 5 for the target area. I'm going to pull up the, here we go, CCIP release. Nav, bomb plan, set the target QFE. We just trigger unsafe, put the thing on the thing, pull the trigger, and then yeet out of there. Let's turn now. Two's finding stuff out there, that's not surprising.
Contact bearing 286.60. 2, contact bearing 284.21. 2, contact bearing 283.21.
Springfield 2's already IP inbound.
2, contact bearing 263.26.
Still 30 miles.
Contact bearing 267.28. 2, contact bearing 280.20. 2, contact bearing 276.19.
Have 2 go trail here.
Go trail. 2, roger. Point 4 at 5,000.
About 4 seconds behind still. Let's get some speed up.
2, contact bearing 281.50. 2, contact bearing 268.18. 2, contact bearing 267.18. 2, mud spike 12 o'clock.
Flying in stage 1 just to get there on time. We're about 6 seconds late right now.
2, mud spike 11 o'clock. 336, 435.
Coming out of autopilot, flying this part manually. Need more speed. 4 seconds late now. Doing Mach 0.8 already. Okay, here comes waypoint 4. Then we bring it around for waypoint 5, the target. Let's get set up. HUD to lower. Just hunch down a little bit. Get some trim going here. We are on schedule. Gonna be a little bit early maybe. We're going kind of fast, that's for sure.
Mud spike 12 o'clock. 11,000.
3 seconds early, that's perfectly acceptable. Got the airfield in sight. still fast, 4 seconds early. I've got the aircraft on the ramp in sight. That's... Yep. Just to the left of my velocity vector. Back down to 3 seconds early. Add in power so we don't get too slow. 300 feet, pretty good release altitude. Okay, Springfield 2's running in on the runway. I am not visual with them, but that's okay. I don't see the guys going for the taxiways either. I believe I've got an aircraft maybe moving down there. Right, we are going to get back up to point 8 here. Let's pop up a bit. Okay. Oh boy, that's a lot of stuff on the runway. Alright, flight, engage, mission... Nope.
Flight. Engage
Nope.
bandits.
No. Oh shit. Flight, engage, mission and rejoin. Master arm is up. Pulling the trigger. Bombs away. I said I would go off to the right.
Running in. Engaging bandit. Running in. Bombs away.
2 got his bombs off. We've got some hits on stuff down there.
Bandit.
Stuff's definitely damaged. We're running out for waypoint 6.
Armored target. Close spot.
Weapons selector safe. Flight, navigation, flight rejoin please.
Flight. Join up. Contact bearing 267.2. Contact bearing 267.2. Flight. Join up. Rejoin.
Get 2 to come back to me here. We burn out of there as fast as we can. Not the best bombing I've ever done. Probably could have used a slightly shorter target area, and I got super tied up with trying to talk to my wingman during that. I was accidentally told him to go for bandits instead of mission, but he managed to get his bombs off anyway.
116.2. Contact bearing 117.2.
Bring the HUD back up out of bomb. Sit normally in my seat again.
Contact bearing 150.3. Contact bearing 150.
We've got plenty of gas. I'll burn all the way to waypoint 2. Or sorry, waypoint 6. Just want to get out of there in case they have enemy cap up or something. We'll come for waypoint 7. We'll keep it mill at least. Coming right for waypoint 7. Coming out of burner.
Springfield 2. Tally ship at bullseye 336 435.
Avoid the beachhead over there. There's a bunch of ships. Yep. And I've overturned because I was not looking at where I'm going. Here we go. Stick the autopilot back on. There's 2 back with me. We'll send them back to...
Flight. Go finger 4.
Okay, well, it's not really... Well, it's kind of what I wanted, actually. Mill, we're back down to Mach 0.8. Time on target no longer matters. This is just telling me... No idea.
Springfield 2. Tally armor at Bulls 339 435.
Alright, we'll send to back to base.
RTB. 2, roger. 2, RTB.
And then we'll tune up base ourselves and
Cobble ready. Springfield, 1-1.
get ready to land.
Springfield, 1-1. Cobble ready. Fly heading 1-1-1. Fort 1-0. QFE 29.86. Runway 25. To pattern altitude. Springfield 1-1. Cleared for visual. Contact tower.
Airfield in sight, throw some boards out. We've been cleared for the visual, so we'll call for landing clearance here in a second. I'm just going to do a usual old short approach in the Viggen. Not much point in doing like a short landing because, well, there's no taxiways in the middle of the airfield.
Springfield 1-1. Cobble ready. Check landing gear. Wind 069 at 2 meters per second. Runway 25.
We're a little high, kind of fast. Bring the HUD back down. Let's not forget to do that. Alright, there we go. There's our speed. Still a little bit high, but that's fine. Like I said, we got plenty of runway to work with. Descent right. Flared a little extra though. Get that nose gear down. And here comes a little bit of reverser. That's enough. Coming back to normal forward flight, or forward through firing engine, whatever. And then we just roll it forward to the taxiway. Turn off the sound on the RWR. Could just taxi across the grass, but I'm a civilized human being. Except for when it comes to applying even braking, I guess. We'll shut the nav system off.
Springfield 1-1. Taxi to parking area.
Oops. Well, we'll do it the good old-fashioned way here. And back her in. Ta-da! The power of the Viggen. We'll pull a parking brake. Here comes 2 on approach. We'll go ahead and shut down while he's coming in. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, beep, beep, beep again. I'm just gonna turn off the power, and then you can't beep at me. What are you gonna do about it? I suppose I could get some like super short field practice in and try to stop before the first taxiway, but he did it, I think. Not quite. Oof, he's gonna have to taxi all the way around. Oh well. So that was mission 4 of the Mjolnir Response campaign. Fun little one. Get to do some time on target and really take advantage of the Viggen systems and in all the different ways. Almost messed up the drop, but I got there in the end, and I think all the other Viggens got in. The F5s killed something I heard over the radio. I hope that was interesting, and I'll see you next time.